Bourbon viewers and subscribers, welcome back to another wonderful episode of the Bourbon Jamaican. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and share. Today I got Dropping Newts with me, and we have collaborated today on something special. And of course, it's one of Chris' absolute favorite. It's the 2XO series. We got the American Oak and the French Oak. And since it's Chris's favorite, I'm gonna let him pilot this thing right here.
So both of these are brought to you, as a regular shelf. Go out and pick it up. Both of them you can make plenty of mixed drinks with, and just go ahead and serve it up as needed if you choose to. What's unique about them is they're finished in barrels, and then they transition into another barrel. With the French Oak, they transitioned into heavily charred French oak barrels, which gives you the nuance of the coffee flavor, and those rye mash builds. It allows the spice to open up and really give you that flavor profile that you're looking for. With the American Oak, it's both of them are sitting at 92 proof. They're both, the MSRP is anywhere from 40 to 50 bucks, depending on the area that you're located in. And you can't find a better guy that's name is behind the brand. Super down to earth, humble dude, as we've mentioned before in our videos. Shout out Dixon. He's changing the bourbon world for a couple different things, and exploring and creating things that isn't normal, I guess you should say. There is a shortage on oak barrels. The turnaround time for those things is years upon years, right? It takes a long time for a full oak tree to mature, and with the spike of distilleries and everybody trying to get into the bourbon game, that's why you're starting to see some of these Amberana finishes, rum barrel finishes, and just all these different craft type things. And with Dixon's approach to it is actually infusing it with a oak chain, dumping it in, changing some of the flavor notes and things like that. Super interesting. So if you haven't took the time to just read up about what he's doing as far as being a renowned blender, go check it out, because it is unique, it's different, and it kind of puts you onto something new in the bourbon world.
And if you're younger, you definitely can relate. If you're old, you can relate. Chris and I have met in person. We went to a tasting, actually, a 2XO tasting, and I actually got the opportunity to meet him. You probably see us talk about that. We've done pretty much the entire 2XO series, courtesy of Chris, and this right here is just another step closer to the sneaker blend. I think that's supposed to be the next big thing that's coming out
in the next month or two. The part of the Icon series, the sneaker blend that's coming out after that lovely Kiowa blend.
Yeah, so the Kiowa blend is probably by far my favorite. I think Chris kind of still with the Gem of Kentucky.
The Gem of Kentucky is one which that's not part of that particular series. That's just an annual release for the people that aren't too familiarized with the 2XO. But the Kiowa and probably the Innkeepers is back and forth for me as far as that goes. The Hidden Gem is one every single blind I've ever done with the entire series. I've done the blind several different times. Sometimes my 2, 3, 4, they kind of cross up depending on the time of the day, what I ate, and what my palate's lining up to that day. But one thing is consistent is the Hidden Gem is always came out on top. That's a $200 bottle, so rightfully so. If you look at, not all good bourbon is priced high either, though, and that's a true testament to what we're bringing you today. You can pick these up anywhere from 40 to 50 bucks, and it's something that you can, that's inviting for you to sit around a fire or sit around in a basement and just sip with your friends or make cocktails with. So
if you made it this far, you know, please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Returning viewers, I hope y'all are enjoying so far, but I think I'm ready to dig in.
Dive in, baby.
All right, so this is the blue. So this is the American oak we're getting ready to get into. It is pretty heavy on the caramel and a little bit of like the vanilla smell.
It's like a vanilla and caramel bomb is what it is. And you get that little charred taste to it, which is the oakiness coming out in it. And I mean, this stacked up against the Icon series in a couple different ways and didn't finish last, folks. So, I mean, $40, $100, that's the price difference in between the two series. And it competed.
I think this can compete with a lot of things. It's just the complexity of it. Like you're getting bold flavor from the vanilla. You're also getting that char. If you like char, it's so well balanced. Like you really do get to sip and enjoy. And even though he makes all his stuff as high rye, you don't really get that burn. It's like very subtle, very complimenting. But I really do like the American oak.
Yeah, the American oak stands on its own, and it can pick up, you know, there's some days that I'll choose this over a lot of my $40 bottles in the house. This is I think this is my second or third bottle that I've had of the American oak. So it's something that that could easily be your everyday sipper. Absolutely.
All right, so I guess we're going to swing into the French oak. So this came out on what, last Thursday, last Wednesday?
This hit our area last Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, so Northern Kentucky got this last Wednesday. We've waited and waited. We've asked about it, and then it's finally here. If you go and check out, we did a fresh crack Friday on Friday. We got it Thursday. We cracked it open last Friday.
We put it up against a Penelope, which kind of didn't match up with it, but we thought we had a French oak 46 makers to put that up against it, about the same price point, a little difference in proof point. But to be honest, folks, I don't drink too much French oak bourbons. I don't know why, I just haven't really been on it.
Maker's French oak has probably been one of the go-to
staples for French, but I don't know too much about it. I just I know that
the notes on this is absolutely delicious. Like, I guess because it got to open up a little bit, it definitely, you get that coffee cake kind of smell. Like, it's something you just want to put a scoop of French vanilla ice cream over and just, that'll probably be good. Just pour a little bit of this over top of some French vanilla ice cream and enjoy it, but it's really good.
The palate, you know, the complexity of the tasting notes that you get, you pick up a couple, I pick up one or two notes, but the finish is very heavy charred barrel, and then it relaxes after a couple seconds, and then that's when you start picking up that coffee and that spice, and you know, it settles down a little bit, but the initial finish going down is just a heavy char for me. But you know, not exploring too much with French oak. You know, for $40, you got to try it. I mean, there's other things out there that we've wasted $40 on in the bourbon world that
definitely not worth the $40.
Go down over here in the drain, you know.
But yeah, I like the complexity of this. You get that bold, rich flavor. Like you said, it's oak heavy, but you do also get your little burn from the rye. So you still get that warm Kentucky hug, but also you just get a good bold flavor. You get just a good mixture of that in the coffee, a little bit of caramel, and I'd say it's definitely a sipper. You can drink it neat or over ice. I personally would mix it because I like that nice subtle. It's already softened, so it's not over 100 proof. So I wouldn't mix it with anything to kind of tame it down, other than maybe a small cube of ice. But I really do enjoy this one. I enjoy both of them actually, but I definitely just like the aroma from this
I have to
one.
look up a cocktail for French oak, because it could get into a dessert world, you know. Finish your night off with a dessert
A bourbon
cocktail of the French oak.
Absolutely. But there you have it, guys. French oak, American oak, 2XO, Dixon. You done it again. Kiwa is still my favorite. I can't keep saying that, but the Kiwa is my favorite. But I really do enjoy these, and I would definitely recommend them for the price range. You
Yeah,
can't
go pick them
wrong.
up and tell us what your thoughts are on it in the comment section, and let us know, because they're definitely worth putting on your shelf and going back to over and over and over again.
All right. Well, there you have it, man. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, share. If you're a returning viewer, we absolutely appreciate y'all. We're a growing community. We just hit the 600 subscription mark, and we're headed for 7 now. So if you're, like I said, if you're new, please help us out. We're trying to grow our little community, and I hope you all enjoy the video. You got Drop It Nukes, capital D, capital N, and I hope you all enjoy. Cheers.
Thanks for watching.